Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. I'm Captain Luss, your regular host on the channel. And at this point, I'd normally say, how you doing to my co-caster, but not tonight, because tonight I'm solo casting Funds of the Emperor versus Irish Rebels. I'm pretty excited about the game. I feel like Irish Rebels are the favourites, and I think most people agree with that. Certainly, if we go to the betting thread, you'll see the vast majority of bets have been made for Irish Rebels. I also put a big thwack load of money on myself. But I don't think you can completely rule out Funds of the Emperor here. As I spoke to Napoleon last week after they beat up SBO, which in a really impressive manner actually, he was saying, you know, we always start out these things for fun. Let's get together, let's just have a bit of a good time, not worry about it too much. But it already, you know, immediately it starts getting serious. And he was saying that last week. They really want to do well and try and win. They've shown that with their pick this week as well. Like, picking Irish Rebels is really ambitious. They could have picked like Paladins and Defenders. They could have picked pretty much anyone. Anyone else would have been easier, you know, outside of maybe Apis Europae, Heroes and Inquisition. Those three pretty much at the top. But it shows that SO are really going to try and give themselves some tough games and perhaps shake things up a bit. And, you know, they've got players playing really well right now. Menethil is, like, I think in the form of his life, I think a lot of people would agree. Turtle playing just as well as he's ever played. And Napoleon really coming into his own as a leader, I think, as well. So certainly not to be counted out tonight. My concern is, though, that this Irish Rebels team is so strong that, I mean, if SOE do take anything from this match, I'm really worried that it will just feel a bit more like Irish Rebels have failed rather than SOE have succeeded, or FOE, however you want to call them. So we'll have to see exactly how it plays out. Irish Rebels, obviously, Division B team last season, but have a bunch of Kuro recruits this time around, and looking a lot more dangerous. Certainly one of the league contenders. I think in 4th place right now, just sort of level at the top of the league, along with like Aquila, I think it is, Apis Europae, and Shredbrood Orden. SBO did lose their match this week, so they lost it to. Actually, they didn't lose, did they? They won. No, sorry, it wasn't Shredbrood Orden. It was Heroes of Agincourt. They're actually level with Shredbrood Orden now, but Shredbrood Orden have played one extra game, so the reality is that these teams have a chance to go ahead there. It'll be interesting to see what happens in Swadia Heroes of Agincourt as well as Castellan Aquila. Those games obviously determining a lot of what's going to go on at the top of the league at the moment. Really, really close. Some people are a bit concerned that the league hasn't really done its job because, I mean, you kind of want to see Apis Europae, Irish Rebels, maybe Heroes in Position moving ahead, but actually it's still neck and neck just because we've had some really like surprising upsets. Heroes in Inquisition beating out Apis Europae, AE taking down IR taking down Heroes in Inquisition, so it's like really, yeah, it's just been crazy, and like teams like Heroes of Agincourt have got a bit of a free ride, let's say, so far. But after this week we'll see exactly where it stands, and then obviously the pick into the final week is going to be really, really crucial. Apis Europae versus Heroes in Inquisition, that's going to happen on Sunday on this channel as well, so definitely check that out. Going to have Aaron Wayne commentating with me. I'm really looking forward to that, so make sure you come back here. I do want to mention quickly as well, this is a new playlist for tonight, for week 7, Varsung. I'll shout out to him because he has been requesting one for a long time. All the music, except for the music in like the map intros, is Nervous Test Pilot. Do check him out. I would put his Twitter on the screen, but I didn't. I am going to find a way to put the tracks names on the screen. I think that'd be really cool and a good way of sort of showing my appreciation, because Nervous Test Pilot, he makes sure that like anyone doing anything like this, like streaming games, making videos on YouTube, whatever, can use his music royalty free. And I've bought all of it, or I've bought like half of it, and then the rest of it came with the games he develops, Frozen Synapse and Frozen Endzone, or Frozen Cortex I think it's called now. I don't know which one. It changed from one to the other. I think it's Frozen Cortex now. And check this out as well, they're cool games. Weird strategy, virtual reality type things. Very exciting, and really just awesome music. In the meantime, I think the teams are pretty much ready to go, but I'm just going to chat a little bit, not rush into anything, as we do have a little bit more time before they're forced to play. I want to mention the maps and factions. It's Mountain Fortress. Again, it was only sort of like, it wasn't too long ago I actually played that before. I'm not sure exactly when. It was played in week 4, and it's week 7, so yeah, only 3 weeks between that. It's cool. I like Mountain Fortress. is a closed map, which is a bit confusing because it was played with Castellum last time and I thought it was the open map, but it actually is a closed map. It's quite a big closed map. This is the scene where we saw Heroes Inquisition beat Apis Europae, basically just with a lot of infantry pushing, which I think is a pretty good strategy on this map. Aggressive infantry play is really coming back, and plus, like, with the new version of this map, I still haven't updated the minimap, which is my fault, but there's a sort of a new hole going into the open field, or the low flag as I like to call it, by the bridge, and you can really just kind of push with infantry just sort of through all these alleyways. You can do a lot of flanks around all sorts. Cavs really useful on this map as well because there's a lot of flats areas and a lot of open places. It's obviously very crossbow handy, which I think Swadi are going to do well with, because there's lots and lots of corners and the looks and crannies for crossbows to hide in, but because it is an infantry map primarily, in my opinion, I think Nords have the upper hand here just by a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Obviously Swadi have the steamroll snowball potential. I just think it's going to be an exciting map overall, to be honest. SW probably going to be relying on their archers to do a lot of work. Irish Rebels probably relying more on their cavalry. I mean, with having like Relax and Trebron, that's going to be their big danger. I've thrown in Arnold there as a key player, which he sort of questioned himself before the match. I mean, he's not really known as one of the star players or the celebrities, but he's actually been getting really good scores lately, playing really well, so I thought I'd just throw him in. And one of the things is, like, all these Irish Rebels players, especially the Kura ones, they often play with Smurf names. So when I check the screenshots to find some key players, because obviously I can't stream every match. If I could, then I could base it more on that. But I've got to base it on the screenshots a little bit, and it's just impossible to know who's who most of the time. So in lieu of that, I throw in Arnold, and I think he'll do me proud tonight. I hope he does anyway. Obviously, this is Relax's return after his ban in week 6, banned for bad manner. I'm sure they'll, dust up their behaviour a little bit. They don't want to lose any players again, certainly not for the last week, which is going to be absolutely crucial. They'll probably be up against a really tough team if they win here, Irish Rebels, so we'll probably see some better manners, which is nice. I don't want to, come out too hard on the players. Relax got a bit of reputation in the scene at the moment, but he goes way back in the scene since right from the start, and I don't think he's really a bad guy, even though I think some of the times doesn't always do the best thing for the scene, and he's an absolutely sick player as well. Hopefully we'll see some of that tonight. Some crazy Relax, like 10 kill sets and that sort of thing. Still just a little bit of a wait before the game actually starts. No referee, so just have to wait for the teams to sort themselves out. Shouldn't be too long, I don't think. Irish Rebels, in spite of having the Kura invasion, they're still very much an IR team in my opinion. Like, they still have like Lily, Drags, Slade in there, Arnold, Boris still their leader, Hopkins still plays too, so is Flick. So I mean, I feel like a lot of people just been sort of writing them off as like Kura's half reincarnation, but actually it's still a lot of IR doing the work. SU on the other hand, they're pretty much the same as their old selves. They've got a very condensed roster this time, just 16 players, and again, sort of mainly like archer focused. That's their real strength, as it always has been. I think SOE, if they're lacking in any area, it's going to be Cav. They normally put in like Napoleon as Cav. I think, does Gary play Cav as well? Maybe, I'm not sure. But they do struggle a little bit in that respect sometimes. Still a little bit of a delay. I was going to refer to the betting thread. I'll have a little check and see how many bets are placed on each side. Okay, so really one-sided. Funds of the Emperor getting 800 dinars placed on them. 7,540 dinars going down on Irish Rebels, so like the most unbalanced probably we've ever had. you know, there's actually been like a high betting one. I mean, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of dinars to the house if this goes AWOL, which would be nice. But realistically, I think Irish Rebels got a very, very good chance of winning here. SOE actually seems to be having trouble bringing their last player. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Try and find that out for you. Remember, you can tweet in as well. I'm keeping track of that. Hashtag WNL4. Or tweet directly at me. Preferably both. I can answer some questions. I want to say thanks to Scar as well, because he did update the tables for me for the stream, so you got like nice up-to-date information on the side there. A couple of other games tonight, going on tonight as well. I think Volcom's streaming a match. I believe it is... Who is it? Let's find out. Legend vs Knights of Malta, that could be an interesting one as well. So you might want to flick between or have both open. That's the best. You can double up your live warband. But yeah, a couple of games going on tonight. Interesting looking ones. Or maybe just those two, I'm not actually sure. I'm checking chat as well, so feel free to make comments in chat and stuff. Want to see chat nice and active. So just a little wait, I think, while SOE gathering the last player. Okay, apparently it's just had a crash, so it should be on soon. Turkish internet and electricity tends to be a little bit unreliable. But it's nice, it gives me a chance to just give you a nice little talk to everyone. I like to have my podium, my platform. Now looking at the second map and factions, Ruins, Swadi versus Saranids. I think that's where SOE can have the most trouble. I just think that the Cav IR is going to be just ridiculous for SOE to try and deal with. Unless they've really been practicing hard on it. I think I just have Horsemen that are just too strong. I mean, FOE are going to have to make pretty much all their rounds on this map, I think, if they're going to get anything done here. Which they might be able to do. Looks like we've got some Turkish supporters in the chat, which is cool. I like how the Turkish community just tends to kind of support each other. Even though individually they actually sort of, they probably fight more than any other community. Outside the Turkish community, they do tend to support each other. And they get really behind their national team and stuff, which is always good to see. The Turkish national team, always so near and yet so far. 5 years of Nations Cups and never quite got that title. Close as they come. Actually talking about this a little bit to Apisiropai, like Cleric Johnson and some others recently. I mean, the problem is just, I don't know, Turkish Cavs seem to have a thing where they don't seem to be able to maintain their ability if they're not always constantly practicing. So players like Goliath, Grenade, kind of inactive right now. Not really too threatening. Grenade playing for 3OK. Like Skichi Ottoman, actually, I mean, he's not playing for any team at the moment, I don't think. Not as far as I know anyway. But I feel like he really drops off when he's not playing, like, really hard. So for the Nations Cup 2015, which is probably going to happen after the WNL, Turkey might be a little bit lacking in Cav. They're going to have to find a way to sort that out. Still waiting for news in the match. I think I are going to give SOE a bit of a grace period just before it actually kicks off. In the meantime, team's just happy to chill out, team pool and stuff. Warband itself doing really well right now as well. I know I'm sort of really scraping the barrel right now, but so I'm watching, I do want to give a shout out to just the Warband community overall. I mean, Steam isn't even all of our players, and like Warband is hitting it's hitting like over a 10k peak player count on Steam right now. It's like up to like 11,000 peak today, which is higher than the peak of Chivalry, which is actually free right now to play. So Warband's just doing really well. Like, it's better than it's kind of done for years, to be honest. Just really gaining popularity. I think that's in no small part down to the community. I like to think so, at least, as the community manager. Do make sure you tell your friends about the competitive scene and the streams and stuff. You get them involved. There's a Steam group now as well. The MBTV Steam group, you definitely want to check that out. It's just Steam community / I don't know what groups / MBTV. I don't know. You can find it via my profile on Steam. Just Captain Lust. It's like on my profile there. Join that group and you get like notifications about the games and stuff. I feel like it's quite nice. I just set up this week and got like over 200 members already. It'd be really great if you invited all your friends as well. Just like let people know about the streams. Get more people involved, because I feel like we've got a cool thing going on here. Perhaps just a little bit underexposed sometimes. Obviously, it'd be better if we could actually bring you a game of Warband, which is taking a little bit of time this evening. SOE really, or FOE, as I keep calling them SOE, even though, well, it's the same team really anyway. But they're essentially the big Turkish hope right now. Like 3OK started out really well in the league, but kind of dropped off a little bit. I don't think they're really as big of a threat as FOE are. Like 3OK are on like 3-7 right now, I think, or 3-4 even, 3 wins and 4 losses. FOE on 3-3, but they'll probably be on 3-4 as well. But I feel like they're just a little bit more dangerous at the moment. They did have a meeting at the start of the season, where 3OK won, I believe. Yeah, 3OK took them down, but I think at this point FOE just sort of maintained a little bit better, perhaps improved throughout the season. 3OK might have dropped off, I'm not sure. I haven't been up in the games, to be honest. I'd like to get more 3OK in. Scheduling's been a little bit tight this season, like lots of teams playing at the same time. It's taken a little bit of time, sorry to those of you in chat waiting. SOE, as I said, just had a player crash. They're waiting for him to come back. Probably a bit of an internet disconnection. You should tether through his phone. I've tethered through my phone many a time in Turkish internet. Okay, apparently I got an update for you. Apparently his Windows is updating and he's waiting for that. So there you go, technical issues. But that's cool. Windows will update, as it always does. I'm sure he'll be more stable for future matches with his new updated Windows. Let's all pray for that. I believe the leader for Irish Rebels is Drags at the moment. Drags the player who I sort of found out about in Division B of Warband Native League last season, Season 3. He was playing for IR at the time. I don't know if he was leading, but he was kind of one of the key players I used to put in the streams quite a lot, because he's Really a pretty dangerous archer. He's been playing infantry a lot more this season. Presumably the need for archers has dropped a little bit off for IR. They got Raiden in there now. But Drag's a really solid entry. He might be playing infantry because he's leading as well. I feel like leaders tend to prefer to play infantry. That's quite a normal thing. You have a better idea of the fight and how it's going, and how to keep your infantry safe, which is always really important. But it's cool to see Drags like develop himself and kind of come to the top of his game. I feel like Irish Rebels taking it to that next level. It's just always good to see like top level teams, I think, no matter what. Shouldn't be too long now though. Got some pretty cool hype music for you to relax to for the time being as well. And the soothing sound of my voice. My deep, slightly ill voice. Thanks to everyone who's born with us. Or bared with us, I think it would be. Sometimes, just these matches don't go underway straight away. A little thing like this happens. Normally I have a co-caster to sort of chew the chaff with. Keep it going. This time it's all me. You can follow me on Twitter for more of my wonderful musings as well, at Captain Lust. I'm right near 400 followers. I actually hit it and then went back down. So yeah, if you're not following me on Twitter right now, do go at Captain Lust. Boost me up. Boost my E-Peen and E-Celebrity status. That's pretty crucial. I'm streaming from the Tailwells offices, as I always do, because home internet in Turkey tends to be pretty much useless. You have to stay within a quota, which you're pretty much going to fill up immediately if you're doing anything like streaming. So I stream from the office, which has slower but kind of more reliable, more acceptable internet. It's the Tailwells office. I work with Tailwells at the moment. I joined about 2 years ago after working in the community for a long time, organising tournaments, doing things like streams. But I maintain doing these streams as like a hobby, support the competitive scene, it's like an extra thing. I think we're almost there. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but an SW player has joined the server. That is your live update. His Windows is now updated. I hope. SW being very well mannered. SW Napoleon being very well mannered, thanking IR for their patience, and I think we're going to get going like now. So as soon as it restarts, I'm going to hit the map intro. Let's do this. Okay, and we are live at long last. Got damn excited for this match to finally start. Funds the Emperor playing as a Swadi inside the castle of Mountain Fortress, inside the fortress I should say. Irish Rebels playing as the North, attacking in, being aggressive, already playing like 5 infantry against FOE's 4, and they're just backing right back off into their fortress. IR taking full map control right now. Looks like just 1 archer set up for Irish Rebels. Slightly interesting there. FOE taking the 2 archers, I think that could come in handy actually. More crossfire potential for the Turkish team. Irish Rebels on the other hand, just taking 2 cav. Well, have we lost a cav? Yeah, looks like we lost Hyrule already. Relax taking out one of the FOE cav. Very, very early doors. And it's a big mistake from the Turkish side there. Irish Rebels going for a bit of a flank. It looks like they're going to move around the side as a team. Oh, a big shot goes off on Panzer, Panzer there, taking a lot of his health. And SOE just kind of kiting right now, going to try and use their archers smartly. Menethil and Turtle on either side of that little gap right now, so I don't want to move into that. That's a wicked crossfire to move into. That's two of the best archers in this team right now. Menethil especially, really on form right now, looking for big things from him in this match. As it stands, Irish Rebels are one player ahead. And FOE going to have a bit of a hard time when the flag spawns in just a few seconds. There it goes. Going to spawn in the low flag on the outside. In the open. Irish Rebels with the extra horsemen. That's going to give them a big advantage here. FOE going to have to use their archers more than anything. They're going to move away from the flag FOE. They're not going to commit to it straight away. Irish Rebels going to not rush for it either. I think Irish Rebels actually looking to engage them here directly. They're going to send one cavalry perhaps to raise the flag. Now let's try and find him. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it looks like Tremor's going to raise the flag. That's going to put the pressure onto FOE because they have to make a move now. They've got to go for the flag. They've got to take the engagement. They have to do something here because they can't let this round move on for too long. I think we're going to have the engagement right now. In fact, it looks like IR are going to start it off. FOE just going to sort of stay back. First kill goes down Napoleon. Looks like that was a jab from Slade. Dalmontage pulls one kill back against Slade though. Menethil getting straight into the melee. I don't like this. He should be shooting right now. That's what they need him to do. But I guess they're running out of time. Down goes Dalmontage as well. And I think Irish Rebels getting the best of this first round. Turtle caught up in melee immediately as well. Yeah, it looks like Irish Rebels going to run away with it. Turtle and Gary, the only remaining players for SOE. And down goes Gary. Down goes Turtle. Irish Rebels taking the first round pretty convincingly. And, well, fair play. FOE obviously going to regret losing Hyrule so early on. In such a cheap way to relax with that couch lance. But Relax a very dangerous player. The kind of player that can pull out little bits of mastery like that and give his team the edge before anything even starts. If we're going to be more aggressive this time, they're going to take more control of the map, which I think is smart. I just feel like last time they just failed to use their crossfire effectively. They had such potential and just didn't really make the most of it. Menethil going to sniff about. He's quite a long way away from his teammates. Going to move back now. Perhaps trying to look to get maybe a shot off on some cav or something. Irish Rebels clustering up. They're going to move around to that same side. They feel like I think they've got a good approach here. Raiden's still hanging back. They're not going to push further than this point though, Irish Rebels. It's a pretty good place to hold. They got actually it's probably the best place to hold the map. They've got a really good approach to this flag down there by the ruins. At least 50-50 on the centre flag, and they're close to the outside flag as well. So Irish Rebels actually pretty smart by taking this position. The problem is that it's perhaps a little bit harder to hold, I want to say, although you do have that nice staircase. You can plop an archer up there. I think Irish Rebels' motivation for just taking one archer here is the fact that Nord Archer's probably not the most effective class going. They certainly don't do the class justice in the same way that Vega archers do, or even Sarin to much extent. So understandable that they're taking just one. Some people love Nord Archers, and to those people, well, I would apologise, but I just think you're wrong. That longbow, God. The only really good thing about them is the cheap chainmail. Okay, so it's gonna kind of hit a stalemate for the time being. Quite surprising, not really what we're used to seeing on this map actually. See, more aggression is kind of the norm I think here. Flag spawning on the outside again, and FOE. They're gonna have to take more map control, I feel like, if they're gonna want to get anything from these rounds. They have a chance now to take a decisive action, but they just seem to be milling about, camping. I don't know what they expect Irish Rebels to do, but I think last time they pretty much got the perfect chance when Irish Rebels attacked them. That was when they needed to set that crossfire. It didn't happen. Okay, FOE finally making a decision now. They're going to move across the bridge. Irish Rebels going to attack them in transit here, and I think this is going to be pretty rough for FOE. Unless they can get their cav in here pretty fast. Man, they're going to turn to support, I think, but... Or is he still shooting at Trebron? Okay, no, he comes in. FOE want to they want to stay back because they're fighting out of range of their archers here. It's just reckless. They move the archers now, but FOE just moving away, further and further away from their archers. Oh, a bad team there from Dalmontage. It's still 7 on 7 though, because the opponent did get killed just before he died. But it's very chaotic, and I mean this is not great for the archers. They've moved a bit too far forward. Turtle forced into melee right now. Oh, and as the chaos breaks out, all the SOE players go down. Dalmontage going to all fall to a relaxed horse bump, and that's not healthy. A couple of team kills in there as well, and FOE just looking a little bit shaky right now. Anyone who's put money on them, and the betting thread is poised to lose it at this point. And as I mentioned before, I really feel like this is the map where FOE have to do the most work, because Ruin's going to be a nightmare for them to get anything done with these cav. Looking for a bit more decision, a bit more action from FOE this round. Something we really didn't see last time. IR sticking with what they did before. They're splitting up players, sending some over the bridge. Oh, early kill comes in on Dalmontash, and oh, that's a horse jav kill. Hive start from Relax. Really just flying right now. 4-0 after 2 and a bit rounds. And IR just seem ready to push. They don't really want to mess around here. Nope, they think better of it. Bit of action coming around here, perhaps by the tables. Menethil maybe got a hit off from Relax. Not bad, but that male's going to be hard to deal with. Heavily armored right now. I want to push forward, and I think it's about to kick off here. FOE once again, they don't have their crossfire set up here properly. Menethil's not really so big. Does get 1 kill there. I think that was a jump crossbow against Lily. That's pretty nice stuff. Moves into main now as well, and Drag's looking pretty threatened. But in the meantime, the kill's coming in here. Panzer getting a double kill. And FOE just dropping like flies. Relax brings down Turtle. Panzer takes down Harrod, and Panzer, I think, is such mercy, is really kind of running away with this. Arnold finishes off Menethil there for the last kill of the round, and Irish Rebel's just looking pretty comfortable right now. I just don't really see what SOE. I mean, once again, they're taking the same class setup. What are they hoping to achieve here without some serious changes? I mean, they're a great team, but Irish Rebels just look comprehensively better, I think, at this point. And with Sotomersu, I think that is, and Relax just... I mean, I would say they're playing really well, but they're just playing how you'd expect them to play. Really good players. Given chances, they're going to get a lot of kills, so it's just normal to see this kind of scores. Meantime, FOE really not switching anything up. They're just clustering together. They seem like kind of a bunch of scared sheep. Menethil, you got no health now. Please let this be your cue to stop going to melee and start shooting, which is what you're best at. I think the problem is the axes, I guess. Like, fighting against Nords, that really just accelerates the fight. Once again, Relax getting another jav kill, and they're just giving it away. You can't give opportunities to players of this level, this caliber, because they will take them. And you will be 7-8. Oh, Raiden chokes the shot. He had a 3-1 on Randy there, but I think Iagon is just going to do a big sandwich right now, and FOE don't seem at all ready for it. Turtle's in the corner. In come Panzer and Raiden from the back. FOE going to push one side, which is a smart move, but it's too little too late. In comes Raiden. He's just going to start causing havoc. Panzer in there as well, just throwing jabs into the back of these FOE players. And you can just see like how they got surrounded and crushed, and this is not how you play Warband right now by FOE. In the meantime, though, IR just getting everything right, everything clicking, falling into place, and one team kill, but that's not going to make much of a difference here. Relax getting a big old 7-0 there, and there you have it. First breakover. At this point, I don't know. I just feel like FOE got nothing to bring to this game. Like, where is this comeback going to come from? I can't see it happening anywhere. Falling down in a big old 0-4 in the first set. And bear in mind, FOE, they picked Irish Rebels right now. Irish Rebels could have had a much harder match. FOE could have had a much easier match. FOE went for it. They decided they wanted to go for the tough opponent. But I mean, what's the point if you're not going to bring it when the match comes? But I hope they pick it up. I do feel like Nords are the stronger faction here. I think most people would agree. So yeah, maybe they got a chance. We might see Menethil playing infantry here. I'm not really sure. I think that's something that is definitely possible, though. Here's a threatening infantryman as well as an archer, and because Nords obviously they got like perhaps less utility with their ranged troops. Maybe Menethil can get more done as an infantryman. But against the likes of like Lily, Sotomersu, Raiden shooting him with a crossbow, you got like Relax and Trevor messing up the cab. FOE just don't seem like a team which is going to be able to bring us back, even as Nords. Much as I would like to see myself proven wrong and bring you a great game tonight after such a long wait at the start. Guys, tweet in with your own thoughts. Let us know what you think. Maybe you think FOE got some ace up their sleeve. Maybe you think they're just hopeless. Twitter up on the screen there at Captain Lust. Hashtag WNL4 up there as well. Just a short break now as the teams kind of collect themselves, prepare for the swap round. We've got some kind of tension building music as well. Just to give you that belief that FOE can do this, they can come back, they can swing this. I mean, realistically, I think they're gonna want to try and get like a 4-0 here if they want anything from the match. Yeah, 3-1 will give them a good chance, but really they want to be at least even for the next match. The next map, which is just going to be so hard. But it's a good day for Nord fans, good day for the Sons of Ragnar. It's a good time all around for Nord fans because we've got Viking Conquest coming out. Do myself a little nice advert for that on the stream. Being developed by the people who made the Britain Water mod. I'm working on it pretty closely right now at the moment. A little DLC coming out for Warband there. It's going to be pretty cool. Can't release it except for December. Do check that out. It's on our tailwords.com website if you want to have a little look there. I made the trailer as well, which explains why my map intros are so good. And I think we're going to be going live pretty soon now, so let's see if FOE can dazzle us after the side switch. Alright, and in we go. Irish Rebels now playing as the Swadian side inside the fort. Funds of the Emperor attacking as the Nords. Looks like they're going to go mainly for the new gap, I want to call it, because it is a change to the map. Used to be closed off. It's kind of frees up what you can do, but I feel like really we see the ruin side of the map being used so much less now this opened up. I mean, really most of the fighting just goes on inside this area unless the flag spawns over there. Well, that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's still a pretty balanced, pretty exciting map to watch. So we don't always see all of it getting used. I mean, FOE have really come into this with a pretty campy mindset as well. And they're just getting punished for it. It's like, I mean, yeah, sure, you can say the game kind of encourages camping. The game mode does perhaps, at least with the flags spawning like after 2 minutes. But if you're camping and it's not working for you, then I don't know if you can say that. And what we've seen work here more than anything over the streams that we've done here is aggression. So, I mean, you're wondering what FOE's mindset is here in just thinking, okay, let's just camp. Irish Rebels haven't been too aggressive either, but they've certainly been more aggressive. You've got Raiden rocking his old RN tags there, back from his original Turkish clan. I think it was his original one. It was certainly a very early one. Revenge of the Nobility. Him, Skisi Ottoman. A couple of other Turkish pros. Asia, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe that's just my memory. Serve me wrong. I can't remember exactly. Flag spawning by the ruins, so we'll get to see that part of the map be used just a little bit. Going over the lonely table. FOE just like so slow on their approach. I don't know. Maybe they try and do a flank here or something. Like what are they waiting for? I don't understand. Okay, they decided to go through the town. I think it's a bad idea, but it's fine. They just got to do something, and they got to do it a lot faster than this. I mean, typically when you see a team making, kind of mistakes, it's normally not because of bad decision making. It's just like there's something else going wrong. Like they're arguing about something else, or someone's having an issue. One of the players. So I'd be curious to see exactly what's going on here. Napoleon trying to duke out with Relax. It's like pick your battles, Napoleon. Like Relax is gonna mess you up. The guy does this all day. He messes up Cav, and he's got an all pike. Like Napoleon, what are you gonna get done here? I don't understand that. Yeah, that's right. You get in and help your team. They got to get in as well. Move into this flag. Use their infantry, for God's sakes. Okay, this is looking better for SU right now, but they just have numbers on the flag. Okay, that's pretty good. They do get down Lily. Randy goes down, but in the meantime, the infantry are doing some work here. Menethil getting stuck in. Ursman going to move in as well. Oh, but it goes down to Trevor from behind. SU is still in with a fine chance though. They got infantry on the flag. They're doing some damage. The problem is they're running out of time, and the flag is still higher for IR. Drag's going to move on to it. Menethil, you got to start. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You get him down. Trevor going to dismount, I think, on the flag and try and steal it for his team. No, not able to dismount in time, and they're going to be able to force him to overtime, perhaps. If they can bring down Arnold, they've got to force him off the flag. That's really important. If we do have a chance at this point, Arnold going to get... Okay, he's forced off the flag. Trevor going to dismount now. If they can kill him... Okay, they kill him as well. FOE, if they can keep raiding off the flag, they have a chance. Raiding going to try to exit the flag right now. Gary's got to stay on the flag, and... Oh, FOE, they do manage to do it. 6 players remaining. Their flag was lower, but they did keep Irish Rebels off it. And, well, there you have it. In spite of a pretty lackluster approach, those Nord infantry doing big work. Irish Rebels a bit too much spread out there, I think. Too scattered. Irish Rebels taking 3 crossbows right now. I don't like that at all. No, not one bit, actually. But, I mean, I guess the logic is that SWAT infantry not that deadly, so sure, take some more crossbows, maybe get some headshots. That's worth more than infantry immediately. If you get one headshot, 1 kill, it's good. But I think Irish Rebels players are probably good enough that they could duke out FOE in a melee fight, even with SWAT infantry. So I think matching them or even taking like 5 inf or something would be better. And I think partly too with the flag as well. Like maybe IR Cav didn't have as much space to work there. I think that's potentially the case. But no matter what, looks like FOE have managed to get themselves around here, and we got a game on our hands finally. We got off the starting blocks. Now they just need 3 more. This is the reason we do swap sides as well, because there is some. I mean, it's situational. So some factions better in certain places than others. And it's very hard to balance that for all factions at all times, and also keep like variety of maps. So we do just swap sides just to kind of make sure everyone's even. I think that's something we might experiment with changing as well. But for the time being, that's how we play. That's how we play, and it's how we played for a long time. As we get a little hit off from Relax's horse there, it's always nice, even with a short bow, a little toy bow. Good to fish. Got himself some sweet bodkin arrows as well. That's done a little bit of damage, I reckon. Nothing to be scoffed at. Flag gonna spawn now as well. Spawns at the crossroads. Now this is pretty nice for IR right now because the crossroads are, well, they, as the name suggests, they're pretty good for crossfires. Drag's gonna immediately try and get this side alley, and that's gonna really ramp up their crossfire potential. Obviously, it's vulnerable from the back. There is a side passage to the castle, where you'd normally see like Aragorn and Legolas jumping in or whatever, or jumping out. I don't know how it was. It's been a long time. If we're gonna send someone around to deal with him, but in the meantime, pretty good crossfire on this flag, and SOE's gonna run right into that. Oh, here comes Relax as well, yeah. Although no, actually Drag's taking the worst of that, going down. Slaypool's a come back on Earthman. FOE now gonna just try and tank this flag, but no, it's all going the way of. Oh no, it's so back and forth. I don't know what's going on. It's 4 against 4 right now. Menethil with a double kill, and FOE finally looking pretty good. Menethil with a triple kill. Menethil flying right now. Turtle brings down Ginseng Ship, and Menethil going absolutely ham, taking down the whole of our team in spite of FOE looking almost hopeless there for one point. It just all happened so fast. Menethil getting a 4th kill. 8-0 Menethil right now, and looking absolutely sick for it. What a beast of an infantry player. Carries his team to a 2nd victory in this match. And game on. Irish Rebels, they look so much like they were going to take that. They had a better spot, but Menethil just went absolutely crazy. Axes, cut through Akatons, and Gambesons. Whenever clothy rubbishness that IR have got. IR, Slade, busting out the two-handed sword. This is what I like to see. This is the kind of wild card move that's going to win you around. I think this is going to get a couple kills. I'm just going to throw that out there. And I want to see some tweets for two-hand hype. And Fun's Emperor finally giving us a match right now, and it's going to give them a confidence boost as well. Now they know they can win rounds, and they're going to feel a bit tough for it. On top of that, look at Menethil right now. He's stacked in bling. Sweet, shiny, metally bling. The rest of the team not so much. Turtle getting the Archer, Bernie thing. Male. Different movement from Irish Rebels right now as well. They've gone to the kind of lonely table. Called the lonely table because it's just got one chair. Couple apples and a couple knives. Irish Rebels going for an interesting flank right now, actually. Still not changing their classes up, but just going to split up a little bit. They got Arnold around the back, going to try and get a bit of a crossfire going. And this is going to put some pressure on FW, actually. Looks like they've already taken a bit of damage. Garrus taking the hit there. Any little advantage you can get is always valuable before the big clash. Meanwhile, FW feeling really cocky right now. They don't want to take too many risks. Obviously, aggression is something I support, something I think does work, but you don't just want to rush into a situation where you're going to walk into a crossfire, which is what that would be. Looks like the flag's going to spawn anyway, so that's going to really just be the trigger of this next engagement. Sorry if I've hurt anyone's eardrums there, but if Menethil goes ham and he gets 4 kills in a round and a triple kill, I am going to go absolutely nuts. That's going to happen. That's just a risk you run by watching the stream. Nothing I can do about that. Flag going to spawn on the outside by the ruins. FW, they're just feeling so hungry right now. You can see them dancing around. They want to move. They want to get going. Gary, he's got half health. He wants to go ham. Irish Rebels doing something interesting. Something interesting though. They're going to push round and try and attack into FW, but an immediate kill comes in here for Napoleon against Relax. That's a nice start for them. They caught out I'm Not Alone, so Irish Rebels are getting something done. Oh, but a team kill! Oh, with the dreaded two-hander. Does get a kill in return, but what was a great flank for them has turned into sort of just a 1-1 trade. FOE looking better for this round at the moment. 7 players for them against the 6 of Irish Rebels, and Irish Rebels away from the flag as well. They have got Arnold raising it, but they're very, very split up. Randy don't want to get caught out, though. FOE got to support their teammates. They're just going in 1 by 1 at the moment, and Randy, gets a hit off in spite of being by himself. But, I mean, really, he needs some support right now. In comes Napoleon. Yeah, that's going to give him some space, and yeah, now Irish Rebels in a bit of trouble. Gary duking it out with Slade, takes him down. There goes the two-hander. Lily taking a hit there as well, survives with a glance, and yeah, has to put away with Spear. Drops the turtle. FOE running away with this right now. Only 3 players left for the Irish Rebels. Down goes Arnold on the flag. Pans are under a lot of pressure as well. Menethil gets the other kill on Trebron. I think he's going to run over this one as well, no, but Turtle's going to get the final kill. Menethil, 11-0. Absolutely flying this kid. And they're showing they're not to be messed with at all. I mean, it's looking like FW are going to take this last round. Often teams do choke the 4th round if they've won 3. It can happen. Irish Rebels not out of this set, even though they've got the goal disadvantage. Certainly not out of this set. And Irish Rebels going to really want to try and win this round as well. Partly to prove a point that they can win it, and it's really going to set them up well for the next map if they can win around here. And just get that advantage, which is theirs to grab at the moment. Looks like they've dropped an archer. I think I've dropped 2 archers and actually gone for 5 inf. I like this. Finally, good to see them switch things up a little bit. Arnold and Drags dropping their crossbows, and a smart move. Although I thought they were going to push then, which I really liked. Looks like they sort of abandoned it. Lily and Arnold just going to kind of drink from the troughs for a little while there. Lily got to take a sip of that sweet, sweet high definition water. Oh, that's refreshing. And yeah, I was actually just going to play passive. You could tell they wanted to push, but I think because their cav are kind of off doing weird things like dancing with Napoleon. Napoleon trying to get some work done with the javs. I love that Warlord helmet. I love this goggle eyes on the Nord helmet. So much roleplay. Looking fly. The opponent doing okay himself this set as well. He's got a couple of nice kills. And Relax. A couple of team kills as well. Turtle doing okay. 4-0. But Menethil the real star of the show right now. 11 and 0. Top tier in the banded armor. The axe, which I don't like, although some people do like the axe because it's kind of, you save a bit of money and it's like a one-hit kill. That's how OGL explained it to me anyway. I always used to dislike it because it's like it's a slower speed and like a shorter length or something like that, or it's the same speed and a lower length. But it is a pretty wicked one-hitter. Of course, got that awesome roleplay armor as well. Okay, so the fight's going to break out a little bit. Actually, FOE caught napping a bit now. Archer was going to push straight into them. As the flag does spawn. In comes Rex. Orb goes down immediately to Randy. He takes a big hit from it as well, but actually brings down Relax in the meantime, so it's still completely worth that. He's got to be careful though. Lily putting on the pressure, but FOE getting the better of this fight. One kill was pulled back by Slade. Didn't go for the two-hander this round. But yeah, FOE with this armor, they're just tanking too hard right now. Lily and Raiden go down. Slade on 0 health practically. Goes down to the bump. Trebron just escapes with his horse, but I mean, he's going to get... Oh, Napoleon brings him down with the jab. Looks like Sotomayor was able to get one kill before he went down, but Double Touch finished him off, and well, there you have it. Looking pretty alright right now. I gotta say, I thought FOE were really had kind of put themselves out of the running. Oh my god, production issues going crazy right now. Downloading map, Jesus. We've got like 2 musics going on at the same time. Okay, I'm just gonna pause this and we'll play it again. I'm sorry about this. Sometimes it happens. You gotta download the map. I can't mute the sound in game. You're seeing behind the scenes stuff right now. Okay, let's kick that back off again. That's a bit better. 4-4 though, right now the score. FOE giving us a game that we want to see, giving us some excitement after what could have been a very, very one-sided match. Which is cool, because it's like the first game of our... the first game I've had since I set up the Steam group, so I think there might be a few new people here. I hope there are as well, and I hope they're enjoying a bit of competitive warband, as we always do. Second break 4-4. The real winners of the first map though have to be the Nords, who won 8-0. Pretty sick there from the Nord side. So respect to them. Poor old Swadia. Hopefully they can do a bit better against the Saranids on map 2, which is going to be Ruins. FOE at this point, they're essentially, I mean, they're out of the running for the top, I think, of the league. Realistically, they've lost like 3 games already, so they're probably not going to make anything happen here in terms of the whole league. But if they can win a match, it's going to give them extra points. It's going to improve their position. So there's still something to fight for from them on their part. And 14 points actually put them in a really nice spot. If they win this, they will be on 14 points because they get extra points for beating a team 2 levels above them. Although they don't, they're only 1 level above them. So no, it would just be the levels in this division are so weird. I gotta say, they've really funked up the ladder rules this time. So they actually will only get 3 points, and probably going to be out of the running, no matter what. It'd be a big upset though. Guys, tweeting exactly what you think's going to happen on the open map. We've got Farunian in chat saying he thinks SOE is going to dominate the open map. I gotta say I'd be surprised. I just think that IR have the better cav. Like, they're probably going to bring in like Hopkins to support Trebron and Relax. I don't know what SOE's answer to that is. They're going to be playing probably like Napoleon, Dalmantash or Dougmantash, whatever it is. I mean, they're not a big threat, I don't think, compared to the IR cav. I don't know. I feel like FOE's strength is Menethil, and I don't know what Menethil's going to do here. He's got no crossbows. He's not able to get like really proper infights going on. Ruins is going to be like kind of archers and cav. So I'm just a little bit worried that it's going to suddenly tip all the way in Irish Rebels' favour. I mean, I'm not counting out FOE to take a few rounds. Seems like OGL with a similar opinion to me. But you never know. We've seen like crazy things happen before. Maybe FOE got some really special tactics planned. I mean, the thing is, like, it could be the case that FOE, like, even though they lost the first 4 rounds, they were never phased. Maybe like in practice matches, because I'm not really an active player at the moment. I don't know how that's been playing in practice matches, that Mountain Fortress map. It could be the fact that Nords just always win and they just like kind of knew that was going to happen. And you know, maybe they've really just focused on the open map as a result of that. And clearly these are teams which are, you know, close, they can compete. Crazy things can happen in rounds. Crazy flags, all sorts of things can go down. So it's certainly not out of the realms of possibility that Funds the Emperor could win here. I'm keen to see what they got up their sleeves. Irish Rebels are just going to be a treat to watch, I think, because they're just a team which is clearly playing pretty wicked right now. And on a map like this, like Relax is just gonna run riot, I think, and that's always cool to see as well. Got my boy Bliv, aka Big Bliv, aka the Young Dragon, in chat here, saying he thinks Ezui's Cav kind of equal to IR and Cav versus Cav. It's perhaps a fair point. I mean, I don't know if I know that kind of level of detail about these players. Cav versus Cav is obviously a very kind of different game to playing like Cav as support for other classes. I feel like Relax is pretty damn beastly at that though. My recent Horse and Sword episode, he completely messed up Agincourt Zombie in a Cav versus Cav. I mean, perhaps people don't give too much credit to that, but I think Relax either way is still pretty solid as a jouster, a dog fighter, whatever you want to call a Cav versus Cav specialist. Trebron perhaps not. Trebron perhaps not as much as a Cav versus Cav player. Still pretty sick in support though. And team's just gonna kind of chill for a little bit, I think, before we get going. Well, I think they're almost ready to kick off here, so as soon as they are, we'll run that map intro. We do have a cool map intro for Ruins as well. Hope you like the one from Mountain Fortress. Guys, I really do appreciate all your feedback. I like to see you active in chat, but I want to see you also posting in the Steam group, on the thread. Tweet me, let me know what's going on exactly. I always want to improve the stream, always looking for suggestions. I think we're going to be going like live right now, so I don't know. Let's check and see exactly what's going on, and maybe run that map intro. Okay. Alright, it's Ruins. It's one of the few native maps remaining in the cycle. Let's get hyped. Everyone knows this map like the back of their hands. SOE, aka FOE. Playing as the Swardian side, starting in the village. Over on the hill spawn, it's Irish Rebels playing as Saranids. Balance on this map, I've got no idea to be honest. I think it's probably about perfect, I think, between Saranids and Swardi. They both have their advantages. Swardi and Cav pretty wicked. Saranid Cav, pretty good Cav versus Cav though. Crossbows Archers maybe even. Inf maybe a bit better for Saranids. It's so even, it's so crazy. Anything could happen here. In fact, Swardi versus Saranids might be my favourite matchup, I think. I don't know. Something about it just plays out beautifully. They're two considered to be not the strongest of factions. So when they meet, you get kind of more weird things going on. You don't really have like dominance from any kind of particular class or either side. 4 Cav coming out from Irish Rebels here. Quite normal, just the 3 from SOE, but that's nothing to be not nothing to be ashamed of. Obviously, it's nothing to be ashamed of, but you know, it's nothing. it's not a bad setup. I'm not alone, and Randy playing as infantry. I think 2 Inf has a pretty good advantage here as well. Actually, if you play 2 Inf, you get a bit more strength on the flag, a bit more of an anchor for your team. And just 3 rangers from both sides as well, so pretty standard stuff. It looks like Manethel's going to be playing ranged. He's a wicked crossbow, but they might miss him in the melee fights. I'm not sure. Although without a high damage weapon, they can probably afford to miss him. Okay, flag spawns and SOE doing an interesting. They're just kind of pushing straight into the middle of the ruins. It's just ignoring Arnold completely. Cav circling around everywhere. Arnold not even raising the flag. He's just kind of dancing near it. The team's kind of amongst each other, ignoring each other. I think they're all just so focused on or worried about the flag right now. Interesting to see Soto playing Archer. I don't think it's his best class. But we'll see how it works out. If we got some point, they've got to move away from here. They've got to move into Raiden's wicked sights and get on that flag. They are going to do that now. Raiden now going to be a big threat for them. First kill comes in for SOE. They bring down Arnold with that flag. And now if we have the flag and they are raising it, but the problem is the IR Cav right now. They can use the ruins to their best advantage and stop the IR Cav from doing too much. But in comes the catch shots from Hopkin. That guy finally able to get subbed in. Their star player in previous seasons. Brilliant jump slash from the Prono. Takes down Trebron though without any sweat. Gareth's up as well, dancing around on this flag. Drag's trying to do damage to him, but I think FOE with a slightly better position right now. The problem is the IR Cav still though. Hopkin dancing around, he's hungry, he's prowling. Napoleon on such a low health. He's got to avoid Hopkin here like the plague. Just dodges his teammate there. Does go down eventually. So it's mostly finishing him off. I think they've caught out an IR player in the ruins though. Relax off his horse. I think they bring him down. Oh, but IR getting the kills in the meantime. Team kill coming from I'm Not Alone. Raiden finishes off down Montage. And Irish Rebel 6 players against 2. Now raising the flag. Just minutes left. And I think Sons of the Emperor going to lose this first round here. Irish Rebels take the 5-4 lead. And pretty close. Bit of bant coming in here from the IR side. A little bit of bad manner. They got to be careful of that. Obviously, they got in trouble like before. Menethil rigorously defending his own honor. Pretty offended by that. Okay, not nice to see that kind of bad manner, and you know they've been warned about it in the past. Irish Rebels. In the meantime, anyway, the game's going to continue. Irish Rebels took the round no matter what. Perhaps just a little bit of gamesmanship here. I'm going to try and maybe suck out their opponents. Ooh, a bit of a mini-map glitch there. You don't see that often. Normally. Because these teams are playing so spread out, and we've got like, who is this? Drags all the way over on the corner of this map, ruining my mini-map. The mini-map does it automatically adjusts and spreads out to kind of find where people are on the map. So it can give you like the most detail possible while keeping everyone in the viewport. Sometimes when the team's really spread out far, you see the secrets behind the minimap. That's nice as well. Everyone likes secrets. Everyone's got secrets. And maybe I'll tell some of mine another night. Wicked secrets. Dark secrets. Sons of the Emperor. Playing pretty chill, pretty passive. Outside of the ruins. So Tomasi doesn't want to let this drop, and they've got to really be careful here, because they've already had someone in their team be warned about it. It'd be a shame if they didn't have a player in the last week of the tournament. Blackness won the same plays. I wonder what FW are going to try and do. I feel like if anything, I have an advantage now. I mean, they've got like extra gold. They're going to be more ready for what happened last round. Relax here on a hunter, and that's pretty dangerous. On raising the flag, FW got to kind of make a decision right now. They're going to push in, do something else. They're sticking with the same setup before. 2 inf. Okay, early kill from Ersman on Arnold, and that is like a dream start for them right now. Great shot over there from the archway. Although Menethil drops to Trebron, and just back and forth right now. Flag still high for Irish Rebels. FW going to have to decide to just move on to it at this point, I think. The problem is, though, there's still 4 cav up for Irish Rebels and 3 archers. I mean, losing their infantry is probably the person they probably most like to lose, because no matter what, I think the engagement's going to happen right now. They're going to try and start raising the flag now, but they're in a wicked crossfire at the moment. I'm Not Alone and Randy both taking hits already. They're dancing, they're spinning. Randy takes a hit there, and it's they just kept to abandon the flag there, trying to take cover the ruins, but they're already on such low health. They're putting us a nice hit off on Raiden there, but I mean, he's just doing the work of like 5 men right now. In comes Dalmantash. Oh, jumping to avoid the lance, but takes a big old hit there on his horse. Drags now raising the flag again, and FOE, if they got any chance, it's going to be on the flag, which they've abandoned. I'm not going to be back onto it, but time's going to run out, I think, for FOE. Double kill over from Trebron. Napoleon pulls 1 kill back, but Irish Rebels just strung them out a bit too far now, and I think they just kind of had it. Oh, nice kill from down one touch though, and that's going to give some space on the flag for I'm Not Alone. If they can raise the flag here for a little bit and stay alive, they do have a chance there in this round. Perhaps they could even claim a draw. And they're just going to pile onto the flag right now. They're running out of time. I think they're not going to kill all the players. And if Napoleon can stay alive here, alright, are we going to take this round? Is it high enough? I don't know. I think the round's going to end here at least. Is the flag high enough though, or will it be a draw? And they do win it. If we take a round here just at the last second by keeping alive. And a big mistake from Irish Rebels right there. Big flag choke. Because they really had that. They just played it too passive. FOE piling on, they're losing like all their players. And did anyone stay alive? No. But they won the round. And it's 5 against 5 here. 5 for 5. So, fair play. The problem is the gold is still snowballing out of control right now for Irish Rebels. I mean, they're not the most snowbally of factions, but still a sick kind of like armor coming out here from Sotomersu. Proved me wrong with his range skills there, getting a pretty sweet 3-0. Sotomersu with a very famous face, going to give that a bit of airtime after his in-game exploits. Trebron doing pretty sick as well. And I think for these players, especially the ex-Kura players, I feel like, you know, giving that kind of bant in chat, giving a little bit of jip, bit of a slight, I think it fires them up sometimes. Like it's kind of, if anything, if nothing else, I mean, even just, you know, just to get themselves going, gives them motivation, feel a bit more connected to the match, get a bit more pride going. I don't think it's just because they're like just trolls. I mean, obviously that's a part of it. I mean, look, obviously you see this going on right now. I think SOE gonna be a little bit annoyed though, because they've been very well mannered, and you know, I got respect for that. And obviously they're running the risk of paying for it with a ban for the last week of the tournament, which would just be devastating to them. Probably maybe against like A or something. And it's kind of the other thing is like I don't want to go on about this too long, but I am anyway. I mean, they know that it's so uncomfortable for the WNL admins, being AE players, most of them, to have to give a ban or have to, you know, do any kind of penalisation on a potential rival. So they're really putting the admins in an awkward position here, which is just unfair. I think like they do hard work, and it'd be better just to give them respect of, you know, of being respectful. But anyway, yeah. Enough of that. Flag spawn now. Over by the rocks in the dead tree. FOE, pretty good shape for it, but I'm not going to waste any time in moving over there. And I don't know if FOE have got their crossfires quite set up yet. They do have Menethil up by the rocks there. I think the minimap is telling me there's someone up here. Yeah, Menethil's up there. And he's obviously very dangerous in that spot. They have managed to get their archers into sweep positions here as well. Turtle going to be really hard to dislodge from that place. Yeah, I are going to have a really hard time now. They could have moved in earlier than this. They're going to send their cav on like a sort of mission just to kill Menethil. He's going to dive into the rocks, just trying to stay alive here. Takes a couch lance. Oh, he's taking some damage right now. But he's making them spend a lot of time here. Gets a hit off on Hopkin as well. And very nice dodging from Menethil. He's a pro at this. Randy gets a good kill in the meantime, taking out Sotomersu, who was doing pretty well so far. And had a lot of armor. And yeah, they have to ban Menethil, I think. He's got enough support in cav right now. Now he was to shoot again, and they got to make a different decision. And Raiden takes down Napoleon, who had brought down Flexo just before. Trevor going to have to ban Menethil as well. Menethil, it's quite a long way away, but oh, Hopkin brings down I'm Not Alone. Very close right now. I think SOE getting the slight advantage of it. Yeah, kill from Gary on Relax Stronger. Turtle takes down Hopkin as well. Randy drops, and so does Dalman Tash. In the meantime, if we got to take care of the flag, just Earthman on it right now, and I think Menethil's got to abandon running and just have to get back onto the flag at the moment. But Trebron, well, it's 2-on-4 here for Irish Rebels. They've got a lower flag, and Trebron, you're going to be more aggressive right now. The problem is he's got his spear. He needs to take his one-hander somehow. Yeah, Trebron, you staying alive's not enough. You got to get kills, man, or they're just going to beat you on the flag. Finally, loses shield. Yeah, just drops, and yeah, pretty nothing from Trebron there. Actually, he had to do something, and that was just a waste. Just waiting for a teammate, but he just didn't have time. Bit of a flag choke from the pole. And another round for Funds of the Emperor. Really just nice play. Great dodging from Menethil. As a former archer myself, or current archer, but former competitive archer myself, I love to see some sweet cav dodging. Like, I mean, you always say, okay, well, yeah, you should have someone protecting your archers. You got to give them a route. But if you're just like Menethil and you can go clutch and just jump and dodge around when there's 3 cav around you, then it's just as valuable because you don't go down, and you free up another player to do something else. So actually, it's just high level play, and it's great individual skill from a player like Menethil to be able to jump and dodge and duck and dip and dive and stay alive against some of the world's top cav. So fair play, dude. And in the meantime, Funds the Emperor actually taking a lead right now, so a big chance for upset here. Big chance. Early hits going off. Raiden taking a little bit of a tickle at the start. That last round was really good for FOE's gold balance as well. I mean, they did lose most of their players, but they kept 3 alive, I think it looks like, and they're gonna be able to get a little bit of money going. Menethil, in spite of his cav dodging abilities, hasn't been actually getting too much damage dealt. Turtle, in the meantime, has got himself 3 kills. But most of the kills coming here from the Irish Rebels team, in spite of them being 1-2 down in this set. But that's the way of Warband. You've got to play the flags right. You've got to play them smart. I feel like players like, perhaps, especially the SOE Cav, I want to give them a mention because, realistically, I kind of counted them off. I'm going to own up to that. I sort of thought, well, they're not really going to hold a candle to IR's Cav. What are they going to do? But they've actually played sick. They've supported their teammates really well. They work together really well. Gary getting some sweet kills in really important times. I mean, they've all gone down every round. But, I mean, they've certainly done big work for their team, and, fair play to them. They've obviously been practicing, training hard, and they're looking good for it. In with a chance to just massively punish Irish Rebels here, and any AE players watching right now are rubbing their hands together at the prospect of one of their rivals being eliminated in the penultimate week. Oh, it would be crazy if Irish Rebels lose here, and then Heroes Inquisition lose as well. That would just be out of this world. Alright, flag is spawned though. Anyway, Irish Rebels do get to it eventually. Everyone's piling in right now. Triple loses his horse immediately. SOE infantry looking pretty good. Relax loses his horse as well, and Irish Rebels without horsemen. What are they? They do lose a player. Hopkin can lose his horse as well, and all the Irish Rebels have gone down now, except for Flixo, and he's gonna lose his horse as well. I think very even right now. 6 players against 6, but without any mounted players left, we're going to have a really hard time right now, except for Flixo at least, obviously. Randy going to do his best to stay on this flag. Takes a big hit there as he gets bumped down. Needs support from his teammates. In comes Gary to provide that. Randy doesn't get the hit after the knockdown though, but Gary finishes him off. Downman touch takes a kill as well. The SOE Cav flying here right now. Turtle messing up Relax. Relax has found himself a horse in the meantime. He's going to come for the couch on his kill, but warned off by Gary there. Don't mess with Randy. And Randy raising the flag, and yeah, IR, what gives? There's 8 seconds left. You've got no time. You can't get anything done right now. You're gonna try and bump Lance. Down goes Relax, and oh, this is weak from IR right now. What? Such mostly spent the whole round dueling Menethil on the other side of the map. Earthman. Oh, that's weak from Irish Rebels. Easy round there for Funds of the Emperor, taking a 7-5 lead here, and well, interesting. That is not what we expected to see out of this game at all. And we go into the third break. Funds of the Emperor up 7-5 against Irish Rebels. Who'd have thunk it? Not me. Not Captain Lust. I'll tell you that for nothing. And basically no one else as well, because only 800 denars going on them in the betting threads, compared to over 7k on Irish Rebels. It's not over yet. It's far from over. But I mean, it's not like Swadia have some sick advantage here. It's not like Irish Rebels are going to suddenly just run into having a bunch of Jav Cavs or whatever, it's Swadia. They're okay, they're pretty good. If we didn't get the benefit of the steamroll or anything like that, not really. In fact, the opposite. And now big pressure on Irish Rebels to make something happen as the Swadian side. Funds the Emperor, if anything, can look pretty good on the Sarah team, I think. They got sick archers, turtle. I mean, they prefer crossbows, sure, but it's not like they're weak as bowmen. Crazy match. After such a one-sided start, it's really heated up right now. As a big test on funds, the Emperor as well. Like, this is now their game to win. They're up 7-5. They really gonna not want to choke this. Interesting. Seeing what's going on right now in the server, even though I can't show it. Looks like Flixo and Hopkin have dropped out. I don't know if they're going to come back, but I think we're gonna see Irish Rebels perhaps play with less cav, or perhaps drop Flixo and Hopkin at least. So it looks like the former Kura players or current Kura players, they're getting some preference here in choice, in spite of a pretty averagey performance coming out for Lax in the last set. FA ready to go. They ain't messing around. They're hungry. They see red, they see a win here. OGL getting seriously bantered in the thread by Mega Man right now, saying he thinks the opposite. Ferunian, clearly some sort of warband guru, should be in the betting thread a bit more. Should be making a bit more money. And this is... I mean, let's just see what happens in the last set. That's just essentially what it's come down to, doesn't it? Because it could be anything right now. Nothing's been decided so far. Irish was going to take out the win. They got to win like all the rounds, which is going to be pretty tough. Could be a draw, and then someone is just laughing if it's a draw. I don't know who bound it to be a draw, but whoever did is like really just going to run away with a lot of cash. Not many people, I don't think. I mean, we probably had a couple people just throw a couple dinners on it. The house didn't put much on it being a draw. Maybe we can find out perhaps exactly how many people. I'm going to tell you that right now. Actually, I got the goddamn spreadsheets to tell you exactly what's going on there. Looks like Kragan just threw on like a nominal 10 dinar bet on it being a draw, which will net him like a return of like 890 dinars if it comes through. Obviously the house takes most of the dinars, so I'm like going to be smiling no matter what if it is a draw. But you know, the chances are it won't be still. Still got 4 rounds left to play. Any outcome is possible. And really interesting to see it coming down to like flag wins as well. It's like Turkish teams have just been renowned since the dawn of time of being kind of flag chokers. But this season, I think like one of the very first streams, it was like a Loyalty versus IMB. Loyalty did pretty well on the flags. FOE now here showing that they got some smart flag maneuvering going on in the first and second maps so far. And Irish was just kind of choking a little bit, like really making some questionable decisions. Okay. Slightly extended break here, as I think Irish will need a bit more time to collect themselves. They're going to be feeling pretty tense right now. It looks like Flixer's come back into the server as well, but Hopkin going to be, I think, is going to be out. Not preferred for this team for the final set. I mean, I imagine they probably just all want to play so badly. I think Irish Rebels really want to prove themselves, and this is desperate because if they lose this, they're essentially out of the running for the league. I think there's too many teams up at the top with fewer losses than they will have. Aquila could take down Castellan. Even if Castellan win, they're still going to be like in a sick position as well. Aquila could beat Heroes of Inquisition. I mean, this is a must-win for Irish Rebels if they want to take the title, which they do. Relax wants a second T-shirt. Why wouldn't he? Okay. Okay, I think we're live, so let's get going. Let's not waste any time. Alright, and then we jump. Irish Rebels playing now as the Swadian team in the village spawn. They got 4 cav, 2 crossbowmen and 2 infantry, same as what FOE were doing. FOE, actually no, not the same as what FOE were doing, well, the same as what they were doing last set, but with it's not the same as what anyone was doing, so just forget about it. But that's what they've got. FOE in the meantime do the same as what they were doing before. Okay, Irish Rebels want to reset because the drop's messed up. I don't think that's valid. I think that's just a choke. FOE going to be good mannered, give it to them anyway. But you know, whatever. I may feel like I'm being a little bit harsh on Irish Rebels right now. I don't. It's not like I'm willing them to lose, but I do like a bit of an upset, a bit of hype. Okay. I can jump back into the game now. Let's check out these intense Irish Rebels drops. Looks like we nailed it. Oh, okay. Napoleon's gonna say we don't want like you, and I think that is a fair comment. Like, after all the BM that IR have given them throughout this game, SOE just completely mannered, let them have the retake, and completely unfazed by it, zenned out. They're the people's favourite right now. IR, they made themselves the bad guys. They did. I can't help them out too much. Everyone likes an underdog. Attila coming in here to spec, giving us a little bit of indecipherable chat messaging. Attila, a former Horse and Sword guest, or a one-time Horse and Sword guest. I'd like to have him back on at some point. Pretty good guy. Same class as obviously FOE doing what they're doing in the last set, as I had at one point began to say. 3 archers, 3 cav, 2 infantry. Kind of interesting to see from IR, they brought in Umper, perhaps a lesser known player. And Soldier's gone infantry. I think that's a pretty smart move, putting Soldier as infantry. I feel like that's where he's a bit more dangerous. FOE playing Erskine Turtle and Menethil as archers, that's their preferred setup for the most part. Dom and Tashgare and Napoleon sitting together. And the thing that FOE have in their favour is that they play with the same setup all match. They don't have to worry about subs or keeping people happy by giving them games. They're the same 8 people, playing like a competitive team, and just looking threatening. Flag spawning in the middle. Irish Rebels kind of scattered on their side of the map. I'm not sure what their approach is going to be right now. FOE seem determined to get a bit of a flank going on though. Randy giving it a bit of a sniff, although he's not an archer, so perhaps a little bit fruitless. Eking towards the flag are Irish Rebels right now. Slipping and sliding along the floor, dancing. FOE got to be careful not to make the same mistake here. They want to make sure they keep flag presence. This is nice for Sotomayor immediately getting in there, neutralizing Turtle. Oh, and Opponent taking big hits on his horse as well there. They're going to pile into Sotomayor right now, but he's going to be able to keep them busy for a very long time just by jumping and dodging around. Here comes Drags to support them as well. And FOE got to deal with this problem quickly. They do get him down finally, but Drags now going to come up behind them with the crossbow. Well, they get a big hit on him as well, and FOE looking pretty good so far. Flag going up for Irish Rebels though. At some point FOE going to have to burst out and just get some presence on this flag, because they don't want to let it slip away from them based on a flag. A flag race. The IR cav looking pretty dangerous right now with these hunters. I mean, oof, look at them all piling around. Umper, Flixo, and Relax. Relax does drop, and Rating does go down here as well. And yeah, FOE just getting the better of this. They seem to be staying alive despite all these cav piling in, getting the kills as well. And just 4 players left for Irish Rebels right now. 1 kill does come back for Drags, brings down Erskine, but FOE getting the better of this. Randy brings down Relax. Arnold and Flixo on next to no health. Both of them going to go down in no time. Oh, a team kill from Gary, but it's not going to matter. Another team kill from Menethil. They're just kill hungry right now. And Funds of the Emperor take the win out of reach of Irish Rebels in this game. Irish Rebels now looking impossible that they could even take a league title at this point. They will be devastated. Every round counts. Every round counts. But Irish Rebels now, I mean, they're going to want to try and keep the draw. that's all they can really do to keep themselves in the running. But even then, I just think they're going to be too far behind at this point. They got the loss. They got the loss to Apistropo already, so I mean the chance of them getting a playoff out of that is pretty slim. Castellan sneaking up as well on them. I mean, realistically, Irish Rebels, they need a miracle in the last week. They need to. I mean, this is a team which people were calling the favourites. Many people call the favourites. A team which people have put 7,000 denars on to win this game. And funds of the Emperor. No, funds. The casual team. Funds of the Emperor have taken from them the win in Week 7. The penultimate week of the Warband Native League Season 4. Irish Rebels playing a lot more aggressive right now. They sent Raiden and... Oh, Earthman's left the game. Draw's enough for them, they say. Or I think it might be a crash. So perhaps a bit of a lifeline for Irish Rebels here. Yeah, they bring down I'm Not Alone. They charge into the ruins to try and deal with this attacking force of IR. Randy gonna go ham though. He's just kind of rushing in here. Napoleon dismounts and they both are just gonna try and deal with these players. Down goes Sotomersu and actually evening up right now. FW's still looking pretty strong at the moment. Not quite evening up actually. Oh, and Napoleon takes a big hit there. Does go down to relax as well. I think I might take this round, but they got a little bit lucky with the DC here. It's very, very chaotic right now. It looks like Irish Rebels just kind of pushed forward, and it is paying off for them. I mean, it's weird to ponder on what this means at the moment. Hopefully, Earthman's going to come back in. I mean, if I'm FOE right now, I'm just going to want to try and string this out, make this last as long as I can, so Earthman comes back in. Bad team kill from Raiden there. Team kill from Menethil as well. It does counter that out. Menethil does put one kill back. Very, very close. 3 players there for SOE, but they're on low health. They're probably... I mean, this round probably is going to go for Irish Rebels. They do bring down Relax, though. Probably it's going to be an Irish Rebels round. Turtle drops. Just these 2 FOE players. Yeah, down goes Gary Menethil. He's a hero. He's you know, one of the main characters in Lord of the Rings who kills like 100 orcs or whatever. But Raiden, yeah, he's not going to be the water toasty there. And Raiden, actually, a really nice round from him. Goes right in there, takes a big old risk by jumping into those ruins, and actually pays off. Manages to stay alive right to the end. Okay, Earthman has come back, and they're gonna feel gutted at this point because, I mean, that's a bit of the momentum taken away from them. They've got to kind of wake up now. Earthman, oof, I thought he was DCing then. Is he having connection problems? I'm gonna bring up the scoreboard just for a second just to see what's going on here. He is having some very, 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 very big ping issues right now. 600 ping. He's got to go and beat up his sibling or his mum or his child. I mean, no, don't beat children or women or men or anyone. But if they're messing with your warband connection, you got to do something about that. He's not even been able to get his spear. Okay, his ping looks like it's neutralized a little bit. I don't normally bring the scoreboard up there, but I did want to see exactly what's going on there. Hopefully they can sort this out. And it looks like Irish Rebels is going to push in again, and Earthman's going to have to get down there and just try and sort this out fast. Raiden's got himself some tanky armor right now, and FOE, they got to be careful. I mean, they don't want to just sit on their laurels, so they want to take this win. They want to secure it. They've got 2 rounds in which to do it in. But a draw is not as big as a win for them at this point. The win is what they got so close to doing. They want to see this out. I'm Not Alone on it. Basically surrounded by Irish Rebels players right now. I think he's had it. I mean, he's going to dodge and oh, nice weaving. Oh, Napoleon gets in the couch dance. Is he going to be able to escape? He escapes as well, and very, very nice there. Actually able to get something from this very tough situation. Does go down eventually. Napoleon with a double kill that brings down Drags, and Napoleon playing off his head. This guy, leader and star player, hero Cav. Raiden under a lot of pressure right now. In comes Napoleon, gets the bump lance. Doesn't do much damage because he has got tanky armor. Oh, Dominus gets the team kill as well, and Raiden now with a bit of space. Napoleon going to lose his horse and take him in melee, and I think FOE perhaps to run away, losing this round right now. That horseman for King's Ship's going to be a big, big problem, but Menethil, that's why this guy's known as one of the best archers in the scene. Gets the headshot on Relax Strongest. 5 players against 5. Better health for Irish Rebels right now. In comes Trebron to try and deal with Menethil, but I fancy Menethil in a duel between against Trebron, to be honest. And now Trebron under a lot of pressure. Got his horse. Has dismounted. Oh, and actually, Napoleon going to dismount, take the horse? Downman's just going to take the horse. Oh, goes down to a catch loss from Umper, though. Very, very nice move from the IR player. Loses his horse for it, though. And that's not good. And loses his life for it. Beautiful play from Funds of the Emperor right now. Arnold raising the flag, but Irish Rebels are a team down, and this is the round. FOE have the chance to secure this win. Raiden Still alive, still with his crossbow, but he's going to go down right now. Oh, just stays alive. Let's give his teeth. Turtle keeps his life as well. So close. I can barely even talk. Flixo loses his horse, loses his life. Raiden and Arnold, no health left against 4 FOE players. They're done for. Funds of the Emperor are going to see this out. Down goes Arnold. Raiden. Down goes Raiden. Turtle finishes them off. Funds of the Emperor 9. Irish Rebels 6. GG. Oh, and and Funds of the Emperor having a good time right now. They check out chat right now. See what is going on. Holy cow. Funds of the Emperor. Funds of the Emperor, I think, have made a big point right now. Relax, I think. Relax's policy of staying quiet. I think he's abandoned because it's pretty much over for Irish Rebels at this point. I mean, and this is not what they expected to drop out. Not by a long shot. Funds of the Emperor, if anything, I think was motivated by that bad mouthing from Irish Rebels at the start. Relax looking pretty salty in chat right now. Oh, Hurstman bringing it out. I think the gloves are really off right now. It's a shame to see FOE kind of like go to hardness. I mean, the cock-up was like, it was, well, anyway. No one's really looking too good from this chat ban. No one's come out too good from that, but fundamentally, you have to say, Funds of the Emperor have taken the win, and Irish Rebels, and this is turned pretty bitter at this point, and it's pretty tense. We're gonna speak to Napoleon after the game, I think. He normally comes and says hi to me, and I think he's gonna be feeling pretty hyped up. After this win. We're going to watch the last round because there's just one left, and round's pretty important, although less so for these teams at this point because Irish Rebels essentially out of the race, I guess. I mean, it depends a lot on other results. It really depends big time on what happens elsewhere in the league, but I just can't see them winning or even getting to the playoffs at this point. Massive upset here. So many denars plummeting out of the hands of people who put a lot on this. I put a lot on this as the house. I think the house is probably lost from this, although I'm not sure exactly. I haven't done the calculations to the letter, but I didn't expect to see this result at all. And I don't think it was because Irish Rebels played bad as well. I mean, they made some fag errors. But realistically, Funds of the Emperor were just pretty sick. Like, their movement was great on the open map. They always found sick positions for their archers. First map, they shut me up when they won 4 hours Nords. Like, they totally deserve this. They're looking like a sick team right now. I'm not commenting too much on exactly what's going on in this final set. Looks like FOE doing a little bit better right now. Oh, nice kill from Menethil. He can afford to take risks like that. Shoot charging archers, and it's something he does in pub servers all the time, probably, and able to make it happen on open maps as well. Takes out Relax strongest there. You see, like, Archer like this, just so dangerous. He doesn't even need to be that close, and he's just able to pop. Irish Rebels, I think, pretty much lost their mojo right now. Not really gone too hard. But well, there you go. Soak it up, dudes. Irish Rebels 10. Funds of the Emperor 10. Irish Rebels 6. Want to get that right, despite it being not exactly what we expected. And I hope we got this song coming up here. Okay, it's coming. We'll be hearing some weird bassy sounds at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I picked this song by accident. It's a slightly different one. It's coming. It's kicking off. Okay. Here we go. I'm a little bit high tension right now myself. After, you know, essentially an unexpected result as we go into the post game. Hopefully we can bring in these players to talk to us, give us a little bit of intrigue. Tell us what's gone on exactly. Tell us why they think it is that they've won. and give him a little chance to have a bit of a podium. 10-6 the final score then. I'm just going to speak to Napoleon right now, see if he wants to come and have a little chat to me. Tweet in your questions for the team who've just brought down Irish Rebels. And let's see exactly what they think about it. I had a few people come and ask me about the tracks. I will post a full track list on Tailwords after the stream, which has links where you can listen to them online, and then you can buy them. Do buy them as well. Nervous Test Pilot, providing all pretty sick music for this stream. And your respect to anyone who bet right on this. Let's see. I'm going to shout out the people who got that right. OGL, who has won himself some big money on this, so he's going to be feeling pretty smug right now. I mean, he was already kind of dominating. Caesar's won himself an absolutely huge pot on this. He threw loads down on this match. And the house done pretty terribly out of it, to be honest. I put a big old stack down Irish Rebels, and I've basically given a lot of that to Caesar and OGL. I mean, anyway. Enough about the bets there. And let's try and get Napoleon in here pretty soon. Napoleon's definitely going to come here at least. We'll see who else comes and speaks to us. Okay, looks like we got a couple of tweets in as well. Scar tweeting saying, "Congratulations to Sons of the Emperor. Wonderful birthday present." I don't know whose birthday it is, but happy birthday to you. Maybe it's Scar. And Scar saying, "Guy Fawkes taking Napoleon is a tactical genius, or a genius. Really outstanding play." Pepper tweeting in as well saying, "After this happening, who do you think will end up in the top 3? That's a good question. I got to think about that. I mean, it could be Castellan. You gotta say AE. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. Okay, let's see who exactly is gonna come and speak to us right now. I've got to jump into it myself. I think it's gonna be Menethil, Garay, and Napoleon coming to speak. Coming to speak to us. Just got to arrange this right now.